Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Bulletmarv reviews. This is another pickups video, I think about episode 8, something like that. This is going to be the first one that I'm going to do with actual gameplay footage as well, so you can see what the game's like, which I've picked up, something that I want to just give a try, sort of in the same way like Metal Jesus does it, but not as high production obviously. Before we begin anyway, quick update. I've had to upgrade my PC. So I am actually running now on a new processor, motherboard and everything, and the processor that I'm running on is the AMD FX 4300 3.8 GHz processor, quad core. So far with that, I'm having nothing but luck with that. It is fantastic. I did get another cooler for it, a CPU cooler instead of the stock one that you get with it. Got another one, the Cool Master, one of the cheap Cool Masters. And my PC is, sound wise, is generating like 5 decibels, so really quiet. The most sound is actually coming from the hard drives, because I don't have SSDs, I'm using HDDs at the moment. But yeah, I've updated that, so new computer, more power. I've given it a whirl in some games, Resident Evil, Operation Raccoon City and Tomb Raider. And Tomb Raider, I'm running that with TresFX enabled and everything. My PC already has like 9 gig of RAM anyway, so I'm getting a lot of speed out of it. If I had SSDs, I know it would be faster. But anyway, back to the pickups videos. I'll start with, well, it's only a short one anyway, 3 games, all for the PlayStation 1. First thing that I got is the first game of the series. I own the sequel on the Dreamcast, so I thought I'll pick up the first one and see what it's like. This is Star Gladiator. You only have about 8 or 9 characters on it. Actually, I can show you now. Can have a look now for you. You have 9 characters, just counted. Game complete, pretty good condition actually. A few cracks in the case, but not too bothered about that. Disc is in excellent condition. No big scratches or all of that. Ooh, you can see my software. And yeah, it's really good condition. Manual's in good nick. Only thing, case is just a bit damaged. But yeah, this is a 3D fighter, a weapon-based fighter by Capcom. If you've played the version on the Dreamcast, you know it's like. The only difference is really you've got a group battle mode, and you also, you've got your standard arcade mode. The only main difference is it runs slightly slower, which can get a bit frustrating, and you don't have that power up that you do on the second one either. This game I've put probably about 2 hours in, played through every character. The arcade mode is fun, it's good. For the PS1, for the 3D era when these games, since it is quite an early game, this was released in 1996, so very early release. It's not bad. It makes Tekken look like crap, really. But you remember the original Tekken's in 95, 96, they looked a bit dated. This looks quite good, even though now it does look dated. But anyway, that's Star Gladiator on the PlayStation. Next game, I got this off the same seller, because I had a few up. And I didn't pay more than like £2 for each, really. So, second game, I got this because of the actual developer, and that is Squaresoft. And again, this is in very nice condition. Manual effing disc is actually in the PlayStation at the moment. The only problem that I had when I got it was cracking on the case here. But again, I'm not going to complain for a few quid. Game like that, it's a fighting game, it's an arena fighting game in the same way that Virtual Fighter is, so it's very floaty, it also feels a bit like a wrestling game in some respects as well, with the whole counter system. You can counter moves, and the grabs as well. I mean, grabs, you've got like certain control layouts so you can do different throws and everything. There is a good selection there of characters, about 8 again on this. The only downside I have to it really is the game modes are very short. Matches don't last right long, but you can change that obviously with settings and everything. Not just time limit, but the actual matches don't last long due to the amount of damage characters can take. So, but you can alter that as well, which is good. The worst part about this game actually is the quest mode, which is you run around and you run around. You got to fight a certain person in a certain way. In the quest is find a certain person, so you have to run around these mazes, and the controls are horrendous for that. It works fine for the fighting, but as the quest mode, as you'll see here, the controls are just complete and utter garbage for that. But for the actual fighting game, the fighting thing, as you'll see now, it works very well for that. The problem is they use the same engine for the fighting for the quest mode. If they change the quest mode engine slightly, it might have been a lot better. Last one that I'm going to talk about, I've been looking to get this in my collection for a while. I've got the first one on PlayStation and I love it completely. And I had to get the second one. That's Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix. And again, brilliant condition, all 4 discs. And the case is in fantastic condition, if not just a bit dirty with some sticker residue. None of the tabs are broken or out, so really good condition for that. This game is, well, it's a cel-shaded animated kind of survival horror adventure game. I'm using survival horror as a term that there's puzzles involved. Like the puzzles are very unique in the way that they're located in the background or in videos that you watch on computer screens and stuff like that. Some of the puzzles are actually background puzzles, so you'll notice something in the background, and that'll actually be a hint how to do the puzzle later on, which is a very, very good idea. Graphics on this, just it's got that PS1 era to it. It's beautiful looking. I enjoy it loads. The only downside that I have to it is the difficulty, and I know that's sort of a wimp out, say, oh, the problem's difficulty, but you do the first 2 parts pretty simple, straightforward. You get to the 3rd part and it becomes immensely difficult to do. But what I'm hoping happens in the future with this game, it's been released on the PlayStation Network, but with it being originally done, well, published by Eidos Entertainment, as well as developed by Kronos, I hope they make a new version of this, like a remastered version of these games. These are games that went strictly under the radar. Your protagonists are good, they've got good acting between them, there's good communication, everything. So far I've put about 4 to 5 hours in, and I've only been the first 2 characters. Apparently there's another 2 that you can control as well. And yeah, it's quite raunchy in places, quite crude, but worth picking up. Right then, that's my pickups video for this month, probably. If you have any questions or anything, please comment in the section. If you enjoyed the video, share on Facebook, like my Facebook page, like the video, or subscribe. But most of all, keep on gaming.